And welcome everyone to Sunday Anime Chat. I am your host, Popculture Mechanic. You can call me Pop, you can call me Mechanic, call me PMC or PCM, whatever works for you. Just don't call me late for dinner. So as I usually do, we'll start out with some anime news of the week. And to do that, we will go to the Anime News Network. And we will start off with what happened on August the 1st. Look up anything of noteworthy. What do we got here? No, nothing catching me. Ghibli Park reveals ticket sale release with ad produced by Hayao Miyazaki. Oh yes, Ghibli Park. Ticket sales start on August the 10th for park opening on November 1st. The official website for the planned Ghibli Park began streaming on Monday. A video advertisement that reveals that ticket sales will start on August 10th. Ahead of the park's opening on November the 1st. Hayao Miyazaki produced the ad with music by Joe Hisaishi and narration by Toshio Suzuki. The ad features a cat train similar to the cat bus from My Neighbor Totoro, carrying characters from Studio Ghibli films such as Spirited Away and My Neighbor Totoro. An original version of this ad debuted in 2001 to promote the Ghibli Museum in Mitaka. Pictures of several areas we open on day one are below. Oh wow, this looks really good. Oh, Seishun no Oka, Hill of Youth. The Dondoko Mori, the Dondoko Forest. Okay. Ghibli Park will open on November the 1st. The Ghibli no Daisoko, the giant Ghibli warehouse, Seishun no Oka, Hill of Youth, and Dondoko Mori, Dondoko Forest, areas of the Ghibli theme park will be open on November 1st, followed by Mononoke no Sato area, Mononoke Village, inspired by Princess Mononoke. In the last half of 2023, the Majo no Tani area, the Witch Valley, inspired by Kiki's delivery service, will open in March of 2024, delayed from its original planned debut of late 2023. Inspired by the Japanese countryside in the Showa era, the Dondoko Mori area will feature a recreation of the shrine and path from My Neighbor Totoro, complete with a 5.2 meter tall, about 17 feet tall, wooden Totoro playground statue. Up to 5 elementary school children can enter the statue at a time. Oh man, that's big. The 9,600 square meter, or about 2.4 acre Ghibli no Daisoko building will have about 4 times the floor space of the existing Ghibli Museum in Mitaka, Tokyo. The Ghibli Park will contain a 6.3 meter, about 21 foot long recreation of the airship in Castle in the Sky. A replica of the witch's home in Earwig of the Witch will appear in the Majo no Tani area, along with a 956 square meter or 10,000 square foot brick-laid restaurant in an image of a storehouse on the park's lakeshore. Construction contractor Kajima Corporation began construction of the first 3 areas of the park in July 2020. The park takes up about 7.1 hectares, that's about 17.5 acres, of the existing 194 hectare or 479 acre Aichi Expo Memorial Park, where the World Expo 2005 was held. And these look like some concept sketches of what it's going to look like. The staff projects that 1 million people annually will visit the first 3 areas to open, and then 1.8 million people annually will visit once the park is fully open. To accommodate the flow of visitors, the surrounding area and roads are adding 1,500 more parking spaces and measures to control traffic. Work on the designs began in 2019. Aichi Prefecture has budgeted 31 billion yen, that's about $280 million, for construction in addition to 3 billion yen, or 30 million, for the design and planning process. Aichi Prefecture agreed in May 2017 to establish the park. The project's planners then revealed the basic design plans in April 2018. The park was initially planned to open in 2020. Studio Ghibli and the Chunichi Shimbun newspaper jointly established the Ghibli Park Incorporated company that will be responsible for the management and operation of the park. Aichi Prefecture and Studio Ghibli are collaborating to open the park in a 200-hectare area in Nagakute. Aichi's Expo Park, also known as Morikoro Park, the site of the 2005 World's Fair. The park already has Satsuki and Mei's house, a replica of main character's house from the My Neighbor Totoro anime film. The house was the site of a Studio Ghibli exhibition in both 2008 and 2015. The prefecture is aiming to make the park an attraction for both foreign and domestic tourists. Both Studio Ghibli and the prefecture are funding the operating company that will be in charge of the park. While the park is being developed, the construction will not cause damage to the park through felling trees or other methods. Studio Ghibli also maintains the Ghibli Museum, located in Mitaka in West Tokyo. The Ghibli Museum has interactive exhibits and replicas of iconic Ghibli creations, and it offers a rotating screening of different Ghibli animated shorts. Well, that's good. I can't... I can see a lot of people wanting to go to this. There are a lot of Ghibli fans. If you haven't seen a Ghibli movie, you should at least try to see one of them. There we have a lot. Okay, next up. Where are we here? No. Okay, there we go. Oh, actress Pat Carroll passes away at 95. Okay, this is the first I've heard of this, but I do remember her doing a lot of voice work. Carroll played Ursula in The Little Mermaid, Kingdom Hearts, Granny in My Neighbor Totoro. She passed away due to pneumonia on July 30th at her home in Cape Cod. She was 95. Carroll was born on May the 5th, 1927. She made numerous appearances in American television shows such as The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Laverne and Shirley, and The Danny Thomas Show. Carroll won an Emmy Award for her role as Alice Brewster on The Caesar's Hour Show. She is best known for her role as Ursula from Disney's The Little Mermaid. She appeared in the animated movies and cartoon, and she also reprised her role in the Kingdom Hearts game series. She also played Morgana in The Little Mermaid 2, Return Up to the Sea. Carroll voiced Granny in the Disney's English dub of Studio Ghibli's My Neighbor Totoro anime film. Wow. That's sad to hear, but I hopefully looks like she had a very long and fruitful life. Okay, what's next here? Crunchyroll announces remake of Our Life, anime's English dub. Nothing there yet. Nothing catches my eye yet here. Oh yes, I guess we should do the usual Japanese animation TV ranking. Okay. So it says Saze-san, again, gets an 8.1. Detective Conan is a 5.6. Chibi Maruko-chan, 5.5. Doraemon, 3.4. One Piece, 3.2. Crayon Shin-chan, 3.1. Delicious Party Precure, 2.7. Love All Play 2.6, Animated Osaru no George or Curious George 2.4, and Oshiri Tantai 2.2. This is just for Japan's Kanto region, so it's not the entire country. Okay, did that. We could also have a look at Japan's video game rankings. Okay. So is this Live Alive or Live Alive? Whatever it is. It's from Square Enix, and it's number 1 right now for the Switch. Nintendo Switch Sports is 2. Nobunaga's Ambition for the PS4 is number 3. Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak Set is number 4. Nobunaga's Ambition for the Switch is 5. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is 6. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is 7. Minecraft is 8. Ring Fit Adventure is 9. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is 10. Animal Crossing New Horizons is 11. Fire Emblem Warriors is 12. Mario Party Superstars 13. Momotaro Densetsu Showa Heisei Reiwa no Taiben is 14. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba The Hinokami Chronicles is 15. E-Baseball Powerful Pro Yaku 2022 is 16. Kunio-kun no Sangokushi Daio Zenin Shugo is 17. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is 18. Mario Strikers is 19. And Pokemon Legends Arceus is 20. Source is Famitsu. So this shows me that the Switch is just dominating in Japan. It's unbelievable. And what did the PS4 only have? What, 1 game on there? 1 game. All I gotta say is, suck it, Sony. Pokemon Scarlet Violet games, new trailer previews, new Pokemon characters, gameplay. Okay. More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers, anime's first promo video streamed. That sounds pretty funny. Crunchyroll streams Shinobu no Itoki anime screens world premiere at Crunchyroll Expo. Gundam Zeon no Saikyo Remnant 1 manga ends. Tokyo Mew Mew Ole manga ends. North American anime manga releases. Let's have a look here. Okay, so for anime releases, Nadia, The Secret of Blue Water. Oh, on Blu-ray. I remember seeing advertisements for this back in the 90s, so Nadia has been around for quite a while. One Piece Collection 30. Shikizakura. Wet, Tight, and Busty. Of course, that's adult. Manga releases. Bleach, 20th anniversary. Wow, Bleach. Still hanging in there, eh? Bungo Stray Dogs. Canis Deer Hatter. Graphic novel. Devil Ecstasy. Dragon Ball Super. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Kaguya-sama, Love is War. The King's Beast, Love and Heart. Moriarty the Patriot. My Wife Has No Emotion. My Youth Romantic Comedy Is Wrong as I Expected. One Piece, graphic novel number 100. The Other World's Books Depend on the Bean Counter. Overlord, The Undead King. Oh. Pleasure and Corruption. Sailor Moon, Naoko Takuchi Collection. Oh, very nice. Satisfaction Guaranteed. An adult one, okay. Snow White and with the Red Hair. The Splendid Work of a Monster Maid. Oh, that sounds like a one somebody we know would like. Summertime Rendering. Summertime Rendering graphic novel 4 to 6 hardcover. Today's menu for the Emiya Family, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. There's digital manga releases, which seem to be a lot more. Print novel releases. I am all for the physical media. I believe that's very important. That way nothing can be changed, altered. Once you get it, you have it. Nobody can take it away from you. So that's the most important thing. Physical media. Always get physical. Print novel releases, digital novel releases. Ascendance of a Bookworm official fan book. Well, there's your anime and manga releases. Let's see. One Piece manga sets Guinness World Record with over 500 million published. Okay, this is crazy. Nearly 417 million in Japan and over 100 million in 60 territories overseas. Shueisha announced on Thursday that Ichiro Oda's One Piece manga has surpassed 500 million copies published worldwide as of the release of the manga's 103rd compiled book volume on the same day. 416,566,000 of those copies are in Japan, and 100 million copies are in 60 countries and territories outside of Japan. In the past, Shueisha has used the Japanese term for published in reporting its manga statistics, but clarified that these figures included both print and digital copies. The manga set a Guinness World Record in June 2015 for having 320,866,000 copies worldwide. As of December 2014, the world record is for the most copies published for the same comic book series by a single author. With today's announcement, the manga has updated its Guinness World Record. Oda took a 1-month break on June 27th to prepare for the manga's final saga, and he returned on July 25th. As of July 2021, the manga had 490 million copies in circulation worldwide. Weekly Shonen Jump has teased in August 2020 that One Piece was headed toward the upcoming final saga. The manga is currently closing in on the final of the Wano Country arc. Oda began serializing the manga in Weekly Shonen Jump in 1997. Viz Media publishes the manga in North America. The franchise has the upcoming One Piece film Red anime film that will open in Japan on Saturday. One Piece is also inspiring a Hollywood live-action series adaptation by Netflix. And, of course, that has me quite concerned because the Netflix meme is there for a reason. You have manga, anime, Netflix adaptation. What else we have here? Square Enix announces Tactics Ogre Reborn remake game for November 11th release. Alright. Kaiju number 8 manga gets anime. I haven't heard much of anything about Kaiju number 8. One Piece TV anime airs tie-in prologue to film Red. Let's have a look at this here. Episodes air on August 14th, 21st, after film's opening on Saturday. The official website for One Piece Film Red anime film announced on Thursday that the One Piece television anime will air tie-in prologue episodes to the movie on August 14th and 21st. The episodes will depict moments that take place 10 years before the events of the film, and will feature... Sorry, I lost my spot here. And will feature young Luffy and Uta with Shanks' red hair pirates. Young Nami and Zoro, as well as returning characters, will make an appearance. The episodes will also show the Straw Hat crew make their way to Elegia, the island of music and setting for the film. The film will open in Japan on Saturday. The film will have IMAX screenings in 27 theaters in Japan that will open alongside regular screenings. The film will also have MX4D, 4DX, and Dolby Atmos screenings on opening day. Crunchyroll will theatrically screen. They put screen twice here. The upcoming One Piece film, Red anime film, in the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand this fall. The screenings will be available in both Japanese audio with English subtitles and an English dub. As part of the One Piece Day on July 22nd, the movie had its world premiere screening at Nippon Budokan. The film will center on a new character named Uta, Shanks' daughter. Kaori Nazuka will be the speaking voice of Uta, while Ado will be the character's singing voice. Ado will also perform the film's theme song, Shinijidai, New Genesis. Kenjiro Suda will voice the character Gordon in the film. They have a bunch of who has directed it and who has written it and the screenplay, and Ochiro Oda is serving as executive producer. Oda also designed the battleware characters for the film, which have a theme of rock pirates and feature leather and studs for a Middle Ages armor vibe. One Piece Stampede, the 14th film in the franchise, opened in Japan in August 2019 and earned more than 10 billion yen, about $93 million, at the box office worldwide. Funimation premiered the film in cinemas in the United States and Canada in October 2019. The film celebrated the anime's 20th anniversary. Well, all right. I think that would be definitely worth going to the theater to see. Something that's been in the news was Crunchyroll purchases anime retailer Right Stuff. And we all know that, or we should know, that Crunchyroll is owned by Sony. Crunchyroll announced on Thursday it has purchased anime retailer Right Stuff to expand its e-commerce service. The purchase will widen Crunchyroll's e-commerce product offering with extensions in home entertainment and manga categories. The companies did not disclose the terms of the deal. The Right Stuff website confirmed that it will continue to sell products from different companies, with the exception of erotica products. The companies are phasing out the erotica genre content and product following their unification. All existing Right Stuff orders will be honored, and the website will keep its address. All 18-plus erotic orders are being transferred to AeroAnimeStore.com. Right Stuff teased that there may be future products, features, and benefits related to Crunchyroll in the future. Right Stuff and Crunchyroll stores will continue to operate separately for the moment. The announcement does not mention Right Stuff's licensing division, Nozomi Entertainment. However, Nozomi Entertainment shared the announcement on Twitter. Right Stuff CEO Sean Kleckner, Sean Kleckner, and the Right Stuff team are joining Crunchyroll's emerging business organization led by Terry Lee. Shepard, Mullen, Richter, and Hampton LLP advised Crunchyroll and Sony Pictures Entertainment, and Hennepin Partners and Lathrop GPM advised Right Stuff for the transaction. Funimation and Crunchyroll announced on March 1st that Funimation and Wakanim Anime Library and simulcast content have moved to Crunchyroll. Sony's Funimation Global Group completed its acquisition of Crunchyroll from AT&T on August 9th last year. The purchase price was $1.175 billion. Okay, so Sony bought Crunchyroll for $1.175 billion, and the proceeds were paid in cash at closing. Funimation's home video releases are also becoming listed under Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll and Funimation first announced the acquisition in December 2020 with a purchase price of $1.175 billion. The technology website, The Information, reported in August 2020 that AT&T offered Crunchyroll to Sony for $1.5 billion, and that Sony reportedly balked at the price, which effectively valued the streaming service at $500 per subscriber. Entertainment news source Variety reported that AT&T was shopping the company to multiple potential buyers aside from Sony Pictures Entertainment at that time. Nikkei Asia later reported that October that Sony was in final negotiations for the Crunchyroll acquisition. At that time, the newspaper reported that Sony could end up spending more than 100 billion yen or 957 million. Right Stuff was founded in 1987 as an anime retailer. Right Stuff and Nozomi Entertainment previously announced a partnership with Funimation to stream titles in July 2019. Yes, okay, well, let's hope that Sony stops right there. That's fine, you have Crunchyroll and you have Right Stuff, so you don't need to buy any more stuff, because we don't know if a monopoly is good at all. You're more worried about, and a good morning to DJ Ronnie G. Thanks for stopping by. You're more worried about the unstated details such as licensing. Yes, exactly. What is going to happen to all these other shows that we want to see? Oh, here's an article. Maybe this will help explain. Crunchyroll is evaluating rights regarding Nozomi Entertainment following purchase of Right Stuff. Dirty Pair English dub Kickstarter confirms Nozomi Entertainment purchase by extension. So, Anime News Network reached out to Crunchyroll and Right Stuff regarding the latter's Nozomi Entertainment division following Crunchyroll's acquisition of anime retailer Right Stuff. Crunchyroll responded that there is no news about Nozomi Entertainment at this time, as they evaluate all of the rights. The company has no other updates at this point regarding Right Stuff's anime licensing and home video division, and reports that it will be business as usual. Right Stuff and Nozomi Entertainment's Kickstarter crowdfunding campaign for an English-dubbed Blu-ray disc release for the Dirty Pair 1985 television anime confirmed on Thursday that Crunchyroll's acquisition of Right Stuff includes Nozomi Entertainment by extension. The Kickstarter page also revealed that Nozomi team is still handling the project. The acquisition will not affect the English dub or release, as it shouldn't, because the purchase happened after the fact. Crunchyroll announced on Thursday that it has purchased anime retailer Right Stuff to expand its e-commerce service. The purchase will widen Crunchyroll's e-commerce product offering with extensions in home entertainment and manga categories. Companies did not disclose. Okay, this seems like they did a copy and paste of that last article I just read. And it pretty much is. They just copy pasted. Okay. What do we got here? Sweet reincarnation fantasy pastry chef novels get TV anime. Okay, there seems to be a sense of trend, a trend of things being reincarnated as other things, or people being reincarnated as other things. So it seems like this is going to be a trope for a while. Let's see. No, not there. Oh, for you Legend of Galactic Heroes, Dainu, these anime trailers previews 4th season. Crunchyroll streams My Hero Academia anime 6th season. Oh, Reborn as a vending machine. I now wander the dungeon. Light novels get anime. Okay, this is something I had seen on a Twitter post by Blaine. And apparently being reborn as other things is going to be the trend now. Anime about man reincarnating in fantasy world as favorite vending machine. Katakawa announced on Saturday that Hirakuma's reborn as a vending machine, I now wander the dungeon, light novel series is inspiring an anime. The announcement did not reveal the anime's format. The announcement teaser video below begins with a narrator introducing a fantasy world that has been saved numerous times by reincarnated people, then remarking with a surprise that the fate of the fantasy world now lies with a vending machine. Yen Press published all 3 volumes of the light novels in English, and it describes the story. A middle-aged man with one passion in his life meets a fitting end in a traffic accident. That's where most stories would end, but instead, this is when the story begins, when he's reborn as what he admired the most in life, a vending machine. But his new lease on life happens in the worst possible place. What can a vending machine do in a monster-infested dungeon when he can't speak or even move on his own? What can vending machines not do? Hirakuma began serializing the story in the Shosetsuka Ninado website in March 2016 and ended it in December of that year, with epilogue stories serialized in January to February 2017. Karakawa's Sneaker Bunko began publishing the novels in print editions with illustrations by Itsuwa Kato, beginning with the first volume in July 2016. The third and final volume shipped in February 2017. Kuneda launched a manga adaptation of the novels in Karakawa's monthly comic Dengeki Dao magazine in August 2021. Karakawa published the manga's first volume on March 25th. Yen Press is releasing the manga digitally at the same time as chapters debut in Japan. Well, it looks like he's going to get help. This is the girl riding around. It looks like she's carrying around a vending machine. I wonder how this is going to go. Bleach 1000-Year Blood War anime unveils more cast. Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro's second attack season presents first video. Oh, yeah. What else we got here? Well, I think we're all caught up. They haven't had anything published yet for Sunday. Let's refresh here and see if they give us a... Okay, so the next thing they only have for Sunday is Yama Wayama's Ona no Sono no Hoshi comedy manga gets anime Blu-ray. Okay, I haven't heard of that show. Okay, so that wraps it up for anime news of the week. I think next up is, why you're all here, is for some Otaku No video. Let's see. So, Otaku No video. So this came out in, here, I'll do this here. So Otaku No video came out in 1991. And it is literally means video of the fans. So the synopsis here that they have on Analyst is somewhat based on the real story of how Gainax was founded. Otaku No video addresses all aspects of an otaku lifestyle. Ken Kubo is a young man living an average life until he's dragged into a group of otaku. Slowly he becomes more like them until he decides to abandon his former life to become king of otaku, the Ota King. So mixed in are live-action interviews with real otaku addressing every aspect of hardcore otaku life. Not only are anime and manga fans included, but also sci-fi fans, military fans, and other groups of Japanese geeks. So yes, there is a mixture of animation and live action. And it was the number 1 highest rated in 1991 and number 2 most popular in 1991. There's 2 episodes, so 2 OVAs, and they are both about 50 minutes long. It's got only an average score of 69%, so I would hope it'll get a little bit more of a higher score than that, but at least 3,937 people have completed it, and 3,200 are planning on watching it. So let's see here. So I watched it. I've actually watched it and I've rewatched it just for this live stream. And let's see if I can do this here. We'll do this. We'll do this. So, I'm not going to play any video, but I can do what other people have done, and that's like go from scene to scene. So, as it starts out, okay, so Ken Kubo is the main character, and he starts off. We'll get it here. Yes, he plays tennis. So he's your typical sports guy. He likes to play tennis. He's on the tennis club, and that's how he's going through life here. He's going to go into university, and that's how he is introduced. And he plays with his nice girlfriend there. They are sort of dating, but he takes his tennis race very seriously, and she gets mad at him and decides to leave. So he's going to go out with his friends to the pub, have some drinks, relax. Everyone chats. But he can't stay. Those guys are going to keep drinking, and he's like, I got a match tomorrow. So he gets in the elevator and decides to leave. But then a large group of otaku come in there, and he just feels very awkward. Until he recognizes his buddy Tanaka. They both recognize each other from high school, and they try to catch up as to what they're doing. And, the pleasantries are exchanged. Also, through this whole series, there'll be little bits and pieces of news that has happened at that time, because this anime starts in the year 1982. So it will. So in 1982, on March the 18th, it was the broadcast premiere of Magical Princess Minky Momo. So they put that in, and I think that's because Gainax were the guys that were working on that. And then they start out with the live action stuff, which is they go and do interviews with people that are what is referred to as an otaku. In case you don't know what an otaku is, it was referred to as people that were obsessed fans, whether it be of anime or manga or anything like that. So before the terms weeaboo and weebs came out, you were known as an otaku. And so they do an interview with this fella here. Doesn't give his real name. They alter his voice. They make it all very, very hush-hush. Because he's a closet otaku. And he talks about his, it's sort of question and answer interview, right? So they do that. And then each time they will do their interview, and then after the interview, they go back to the animated part. Okay. Yes, so Ken is talking with his girl. And things seem to be going okay. He is going into university. She's in university. She's in her second year. And he goes to what I think they have is like a open house day where everybody can come in and have a look at all the clubs and everything that are at there. And as he is going along, he's actually helping out with his tennis team, which looks like it's called the Woodpecker Tennis Team. I think they're selling noodles. But he gets some free time. And who does he run into? But the guy he ran into in the elevator, all dressed up in cosplay. And they're selling their fanzine, which was a big thing. Or I think they refer to him as doujinshi. And he meets people dressed up in more cosplay, which kind of makes him feel awkward. And I guess he doesn't know what cosplay is. So then, everyone comes out to show them show their cosplay off to him. Ah, yes, 1982, May the 1st, British troops invade the Falkland Islands. And then we go into another interview. This fella is a computer programmer. He's been an otaku for 9 years. So they go through and they keep talking to him about what he likes to do and everything like that. They actually confront him. Where is it? They confront him with pictures of him cosplaying. And he's like, one does not care to acknowledge the mistakes of one's youth, as he wears his helmet. And they go into statistics and stuff about people who cosplay and such. It's pretty funny. But then back to the animated one, we can see Ken is sort of falling into, or he wants to see a movie with his girl, but then he goes and visits his buddy Tanaka, who shows him that he has lots of manga. And he liked the days when he was back in high school and they could go to all the clubs and everything and have no responsibility. So his friends is like, here, I'll take you to a place where it will be just like high school used to be. And this is where he meets all the people who are specialists in their field. This fella is special effects in science fiction. And you have got people that are experts in their field. What was his expertise? Let's see here. Yeah, model kits and military stuff. He's a pro wrestling and idol specialist. And this guy's a military and games expert. This is their night owl. That's why he's sleeping during the day. And he's the anime specialist. So he shows them what they do there, and he seems very shocked at first. And this surprised me too. This 16-year-old boys commit repeated assaults on homeless persons in Yokohama. Getting rid of 3 and injuring 13. That's pretty alarming. Then they go to the next otaku. This guy, he records shows on video cassette, because that's what you did. This was before DVDs, anything like that. This was before digital recording. This was all you had to do with VHS, was record shows. And I think he uses them sort of like currency. He trades them back and forth to people. And this goes on for quite a bit. It kind of reminds me of this guy, as he does the same thing. He seems to record all the shows onto VHS. But then they go through. It's like if you want to be a true otaku, you have to study, because they're going to always ask you lots of questions to make sure you are a super fan. And here's all the things you can study with. And then there's the military enthusiast who explains to him that Yeah, they like their guns, but they are always prop guns. They're never real. And that goes on for quite a bit. Yeah, and he gets to his point. He's like, hey, we're military fans, not soldiers. And he's coloring in some cells. And then it's his first exposure. The young lady asks him to wear this to be a cosplayer at one of the conventions. And then it's all about the group cosplay. Yeah. The next one, a Korean Airlines jet is shot down by a Soviet plane in 1983, September 1st. And now we have the guy who's into the military stuff. Looks like he is out playing airsoft or paintball or something. But yeah, he's right into it. Okay, so they do shoot projectiles, so maybe it is airsoft. Seems to be a little bit too into it. Let's see what we got here. Okay, then he meets up with his girl again. But she becomes quite concerned. He's not as in shape as he used to be, as he wears his Daikon 4 t-shirt, which was also produced by Gainax and animated by them. She tells him he looks sloppy. Yeah, so I think he finally says, she's worried about him. He's doing all-nighters. He's going to see, waiting in line to see animated shows. And most concerning thing is that Animage is already on sale. So he's got to go pick that up. Okay. On 1983, October the 13th, court reaches verdict in the Lockheed Marubeni bribery scandal. Ex-Prime Minister Kakui Tanaka is sentenced to 4 years in prison. And okay. Yeah, we don't need to see this guy. Obviously, his interest is in the more adult things. But it looks like 1984. I think they're waiting in line. Then they get harassed by a drunk guy who wonders why everyone's lined up. He gives him a bit of a hard time. Oh, and then their guy, the Night Owl, he comes up with some cells that he got, and it's Macross, because that 1984 is when they released the Macross movie, Do You Remember Love? And he got some cells of it, which is big time currency for those guys. You can trade them. Everyone's admiring how good the art is. And then they start telling him that, hey, your friend looks like Lin Minmei. And she wants to dress up as Misa. And she wants him to dress up as Hikaru the next time they go to one of the conventions. So now his room has become quite, as it was very neat and tidy earlier on, it is very messy now. And all his tennis trophies he had are being replaced by anime models, as you can see. Gojira and Yamato. And some jet planes. and lots of anime. And his trophies are in a box now. He's taken them off his shelf, put them in a box. And then he's trying to get a hold of his girl, but a man answers. So I believe she is seeing someone else right now, and he is devastated. But they're out looking for a job, him and Tanaka, and they are just frustrated because there's no jobs. So they decide, out of frustration, he's going to become a total otaku. But he's not going to be just any normal otaku. He's going to be the otaku of otaku. The Ota King. And that's what they decide. They're going to both become Ota Kings after they get themselves dried out. And that's it. And July 7th, 1984, the theatrical premiere of Super Dimension Fortress Macross Do You Remember Love? And thus, Otaku No Video ends. But there is a second one which takes place in the year 1985. And I don't have that video right now, but I could have it next week. We could go over it next week, as it continues on the story of Ken Kubo and his otaku friends and what they decide to do. I have watched it, and they decide that they're going to build and release what they call garage kits of characters that they make up. And they hope to have a successful business with it. So, I think that'll be for next week. So I hope you've enjoyed the synopsis of Otaku No Video. I think if you're a anime fan, you should definitely watch it. Yeah, it is from 1991, but a lot of it still applies to today's fan. I could see a lot of the things I enjoyed in that film. And yeah, we will definitely continue on next week with part 2 of Otaku No Video. I'll make sure to have everything set up, and then we can go over that. So I hope you enjoyed the time here. If there's any suggestions or questions you have, feel free. Still got a little bit of time. So yes, definitely a lot of Easter eggs in this. If you're a Gainax fan, you'll definitely see a lot of Easter eggs as you watch this. Okay, it says here the first episode of Otaku No Video had its world premiere at AnimeCon 91 on September 1st, 1991, where it was shown on 16mm film with an audience of 9 people. It was later released with English subtitles on VHS in North America on March 17th, 1993, on DVD on April 2nd, 2002, and on Blu-ray on June 24th, 2016, all by Anime Ego. Here, let's see. Let's have a look here. Yeah. So I should be able to zoom in, shouldn't I? So hopefully, if you want to get this, Anime Ego. So this is the Anime Ego website, or Anime Igo. I don't know how they pronounce it properly. Here you go, Otaku No Video, $9.99. Region free Blu-ray disc, 100 minutes long, so it'll have both OVAs on it then. So you pick your version, DVD, basic Blu-ray, premium Blu-ray, upgrade kit. Okay. There we go. There's your characters. There's your bunny girl. Lots of good stuff, it looks like. Okay, yeah. You can do add-ons and everything. This is good stuff. They definitely did a good job. And if you can get it for $9.99 for the DVD, go for it. That's definitely a good deal. Well, I think that's going to be it for today's live stream. I hope you've learned a lot about Otaku No Video. Seems to me like it's a fun watch. So I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by, DJ Ronnie G. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. If you like this content, you could also check out some other YouTubers, like Blaine from Blaine's Escape Corner. He's on every day, Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. You can check out Pacific 414. He always does his Sunday Pop Talk at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 11 a.m. Eastern. Check out Woopa Troopa. He always does some good streams of Pokemon video games and such. Check out DJ Ronnie G. He has a good tech channel where he does all sorts of neat and interesting things. You check out the Nerdtorial Lifeform. He has lots of retrospectives on some video games, and he always does some reviews of the shows that are out now, like Better Call Saul and The Orville. Check out Channel 66. He's got some good shorts on his channel. And also Punkwaddle. Punkwaddle does some excellent short little Punkwaddle ponderances on the channel he's on. So, until next week, everyone, it was a pleasure being here with you, and I'll just say this is the Popculture Mechanic, and I am signing off.